Greetings and welcome back to the Sweet Spot. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet. As you know, I'm a board-certified psychiatrist who specializes in high performance. And more than that, I love partnering with friends and beautiful souls like yourself who are on the journey about living their best life ever, fulfilling purpose. You're listening to the Sweet Spot, and here, neuroscience, ancient wisdom, and real courage collide to help us rise. So yesterday on Making Moves Monday, we kicked off our Facing Giants series by naming your Goliath. Remember? The real challenge that has been standing between you and your next move might be that you just didn't name it. You didn't identify it. Because the first step in any breakthrough is having clarity. If you can't name it, you can't fight it. And that's what we covered yesterday. If you didn't hear yesterday's episode, please go back and listen. But look, now that we have named our giant, now that you've named your giant, let's talk about how you fight it. Today's message is simple. It's Taking Action Tuesday. Don't wear armor that doesn't fit you. Okay, it's just that simple. Don't put it on. And we're going to dive right into the ancient wisdom. Because the ancient wisdom gives us an example. In 1 Samuel 17, verses 38 and 39, Saul and David have a conversation. And in that conversation, remember, we're talking about David and Goliath here. David says something that is extremely powerful that led me to talk to you about the idea of not wearing somebody else's armor. In the ancient wisdom, it said this, that Saul dressed David. Saul is the king. And David has decided, I'm going to go fight Goliath. So Saul says, hey, take my stuff. So he dresses David in his own tunic. And David put on Saul's sword. But at some point, David feels uncomfortable and he says, I cannot go in these. And he took them off. King Saul was trying to help David. But he offered David a style of battle that didn't match David's wiring. The armor was too heavy. The sword felt unfamiliar. And David knew enough about himself to say, this ain't it. I'm not going in this. And you know, that wasn't weakness. That was wisdom. And the neuroscience backs David up. In neuroscience, there's a concept I want to share with you called self-concordance. And that's what was happening with David and Saul here. In self-concordance theory, it means that you are far more motivated and successful when your actions align with your authentic values and your strengths. You see, when you copy someone else's path, your brain subconsciously resists. But when you move in your own rhythm, in your own style, in your own level of comfort, aligned with who you really are in your identity, your brain rewards you with an increased level of motivation and clarity. That's the self-concordance effect. So, beautiful souls, ask yourself today, are you doing this thing? Are you facing your giant your way? Or are you trying someone else's way? There's a quote in neurolinguistic programming that says this, people are not broken, they're just in need of better strategies. Your strategy, my friend, has to match your story. What works for them might not fit you. And guess what? That's okay. That's okay. You don't need louder. You don't need flashier. You don't need stronger. You don't need to look and behave like this guy or that gal. You need tools that match your movement, that align with your action on this Take Action Tuesday. Real talk. David didn't walk away from the fight. He just walked away from the armor that wasn't his. You don't have to shout to lead. You don't have to hustle like someone else to be successful. You don't have to fight like them to win like you. I'll say that again. You don't have to fight like them to win like you. Sometimes the most powerful action, the most powerful addition you could make is subtraction. Take off what doesn't fit so you can move the way you're built. So today's challenge, my friends, is to ask yourself, what armor have I been wearing that doesn't belong to me? Is it a job that doesn't align with my values? Is it a voice in my head that isn't even mine? Am I succumbing to just all these expectations passed down that make me feel more pressured? What is it that I'm wearing, that I'm carrying, that I've tried on that's not mine? Take one step today and drop it. That's the advice here on Take Action Tuesday. Sometimes taking the action might be taking something off. Not always doing something to move you forward. Take something off so that you're free to move forward. Did it ever occur to you that you may not be moving forward because you're weighed down by things that you shouldn't even be carrying? And that could include thoughts. So write it down. Take one step today to drop it. Write it down or say it out loud and release it. Because you move faster when you're not carrying what was not meant for you to carry. And tomorrow's Win It All Wednesday. And we are aiming for the forehead tomorrow, okay? We're dealing with giants here. We gotta know our strategies. We'll talk about how precision, not force, wins battles tomorrow. Win It All Wednesday tomorrow. And how small moves, when aimed right, take down big problems. But first, take off the stuff that doesn't fit you, doesn't belong on you. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet, and you've been listening to The Sweet Spot. You've got this, my friend. I believe in you. I truly do. And I'll see you tomorrow, Win It All Wednesday. Take care. Now, look, if you like what you're hearing and this makes sense to you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get podcasts. And look, if you have a friend, a family member, someone that you care about, that you think could use this message, that needs to take action for whatever giant they're facing. It could be a legal problem. It could be a medical problem. It could be a relationship problem. Subscribe and share. Take care. Bye-bye.